you just tell me your name, where you're from?
My name's Rachel, I'm from the UK.
What's been your first impression about plastic?
Yeah, I suppose there's more single-use plastic than I've got used to back home in the UK, but we try and avoid single-use plastic in our house anyway, so the drinking bottles and the straws in restaurants are plastic when, I suppose I would prefer that they were not single-use plastics because we know the damage that they do to the environment.
So then traveling here, anyway, it's been my experience where the same thing in Canada as the UK, right? We're trying to move away.
Yeah.
But being here, it seems harder to do. Has it been difficult for you to see the plastic around? And
I suppose because we've mainly been in Hanoi so far, and it's a very clean city. You don't see big piles of plastic sort of stacked up everywhere. So I suppose it hasn't been so much in our faces that there's a problem with it, but we do notice that it's difficult to avoid single-use plastics.
Okay, so the project we're trying to work on is make one small change to switch to bamboo straws.
Yeah.
So a bamboo straw, is that something that you would carry around? Like bring to a restaurant? Or have you had any drinks served with bamboo straws? Or have you had an experience?
No, I don't think we have had any bamboo straws yet.
Okay, thanks. Well, yeah, those are all the questions I have for you. But I'm going to, if you're interested, I have one to give you.
Okay.
And it's just to encourage you maybe to think about it the rest of your travels.
Sure,
and
that would be great.
You can bring it with you and maybe practice saying, like, no straw, please. I have one, I have a bamboo one.
Yeah.
And it makes a big difference. Even though
okay,
it's
brilliant.
Small. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where are you guys from?
Germany.
So, is there any plastic? What are plastic laws like in Germany back home? Are there laws against single-use plastic? Or?
Well, I think they're trying to reduce the plastic, the one you use only once, and so like straws are now becoming forbidden in the European Union.
Okay.
And I think they're trying to reduce plastics a lot.
Okay, and you said that you arrived yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
From your your general perception, what do you think? Do you think Hanoi is a clean city? Have you seen very much plastic lying around?
Yes, I think there's a lot of plastic. Not a clean city in that sense, maybe. In the European sense, maybe not a clean city.
Okay.
And I think they use a lot of plastic too, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So just from the impression,
Yeah. In terms of alternatives to single-use plastics, are you guys in favor of using them? Would you carry them around yourselves, or do you think that establishments like restaurants should have them for everyone's disposal?
I think, I think you should use alternatives. So we study in Bangkok right now, so it was uncommon for us to get in the restaurant, for example, if you order a Coke, every time a straw.
Yeah.
If you just want to drink a Coke, I mean, you can drink it just from the glass. I mean, it's no problem.
Okay.
So I think in terms of environment and stuff, you should use alternatives. Yeah.
But they have like some restaurants already use straws made of bamboo, or the chopsticks you can use more than one time. So
Well,
I think some of
hopefully,
them trying, but it's not
hopefully
that common.
it keeps on. Hopefully that trend grows. Yeah. So that's all we kind of have for you. We have a present for you guys.
There's two in here. Two straws. And then it contains a bit more information about our project. But I think you're on the right track.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy it. From?
Trudy Turner, Washington State, USA.
Nice. Welcome to Vietnam.
Thank you.
So, can you just tell me what you've seen in the past few days since you've been here? Difference between plastics at home and plastics here?
I have seen a lot of plastics here, a lot of plastic bags. At home, we have banned plastic straws, we have banned plastic bags. So it's unusual to see so much here, but that's the way the rest of the world is, and that's fine. Yes.
So back home where they banned plastic straws, what do they use instead at restaurants?
We have some different, I don't use straws, but we have differently made straws that are not made of plastic. So they don't go in the waste bin.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, well, our project, we're switching to bamboo straws. So that we'll use this footage to help with our project. And I've got a couple to give you.
Oh, okay.
So you can go catch your group. There's
Thank
two
you.
in here, so you can share
perfect.
them.
I can share. Because the kids do use the straws.
And then you can ask
and they
them,
will
can
love
you
it.
bring them with them?
Yes,
There's two
it'll
in
be
there.
great because
Some
then
more
they were
information.
here and they were like, oh, plastic straws. And I was like, no. Excellent.
Perfect.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Rudy.
And good luck.
Thanks a
Have a
lot,
good
Rudy.
Take care.
Yeah, thanks a
Bye-bye.
lot.
Okay.
So where are you guys from?
London.
London?
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Okay, cool. And how long have you been in Hanoi?
One day. I got here
Just arrived
yesterday.
yesterday. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Are you guys liking it so far?
Yeah, it's really, really nice. It's
Yeah.
a really charming city. It's not what I expected at all, but it's
No.
really, really nice.
Oh, okay,
Really
that's
nice.
good. So, do you guys have back home? Are you guys used to single-use plastic laws or anything like that? Restrictions on single-use?
I mean, it's just coming in that when you go into a bar, they ask if you want to have a straw before
Yeah.
actually putting in your glass. Maybe paying for a plastic bag. Apart from that, no. That's
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, the same kind of
Yeah.
thing. Okay, cool. And since I know it's been a short amount of time, but have you noticed any things about plastic here? If there's too much, too little, or not too little, but no.
When I was in a bar yesterday, rather than giving me a straw, they cut out a piece of was it celery? Was it celery yesterday?
Yeah,
Something.
it's lemongrass or something.
Lemongrass.
Oh, that's
They
really
used
cool.
lemongrass as a straw
So
rather
the
than
straws are
that was quite cool.
lemongrass. So it's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
that's really awesome, actually.
Yeah.
So, I mean, alternatives to plastic, single-use plastics, are that's something that you would absolutely use.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never
cool.
thought of something like that, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything kind of like reusable or just kind of biodegradable is exactly what I feel that we need. In
Yeah,
life. So
for
yeah,
sure.
that's awesome. Okay, cool. So we have a gift for you. We have the 2 bamboo straws for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe you could just tell me your names and where you're from.
Kathy and Bob, and we're from Nanu's Bay, BC.
New State, BC. All right, welcome to Vietnam. So we were just talking quickly before on camera, before we started. You were saying you remember when it used to be plastic straws. So maybe you could just tell me how you've seen the use of plastic change.
Well, we haven't really noticed it, but plastic became kind of synonymous with straws, whereas it used to be, many years ago, it used to be kind of waxy paper straws that the little bendy ones. They had the little bending thing. So that was and that was back in the days of when you got milkshakes and they were actually milk and ice cream.
And everything was better.
Yeah, everything was better. Life was better. Simpler times. So yeah, they switched over to plastic. At what point, I don't really know, but probably when I was a kid, many years ago.
So since you've been traveling, what's been your experience seeing plastic?
Oh, plastic is horrendous. It's so... everything is ubiquitous plastic, and it really has been a struggle because we try to be environmentally conscious at home, and it's very difficult to do that here. I've taken empty water bottles into stores to see whether or not they can fill all I need is the water. I don't care about the bottle, but it's almost impossible to do. So if I could,
they'll also take a water bottle like this and put it in a plastic bag and give it to you. It's like, no, we don't need that. We pay 5 cents for that bag at home.
Yeah.
Straws are a really small part of the problem as far as I'm concerned. I would much rather see this idea of the water bottles get changed initially and then work on the straws, because I don't know how many straws we've actually used here, maybe half a dozen at the most, but the number of water bottles the hotel that we booked in would give us 3 bottles of water, big bottles of water per day, and new bottles every single day. We couldn't take those bottles and fill them up. We had to get new bottles. And the amount of garbage that we've created just by our stay here is really frustrating us.
I guess the thing is that plastic straws, though, are so, they're nice. The idea of using a metal straw that you're supposed to clean, it's like, do you really get it clean? But we got to change our thinking, and bamboo sounds like a good way to go, or paper.
Yeah. It's true. It's like back home in Canada where they've been making the change for so long, it's easier to think, oh yeah, I'll just bring my reusable water bottle, I bring my reusable bag. But here we're trying to use bamboo straws as just one small thing to start the conversation. But you're right, there's a lot of change that can happen.
The problem that I see is that even getting the people thinking in that direction, thinking in the direction of reuse and recycle, is a struggle. When it's become so ingrained in the society that that's just the way that you do things, that there has to be a better way, but it's going to be a difficult and long struggle to change. I think as tourists and as people who are used to that whole concept of recycling, I do all that I can to encourage shops to, like I said, I'll take my empty water bottle in and I'll say, can you fill this? Even with the language barrier, sometimes it comes across, but I haven't been successful at being able to actually get it filled.
Who knows? Like you say, you have one more week, so maybe in that week.
Yeah.
But,
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well,
Hopefully your video will be seen here and change some
We're
ideas.
back in Canada
We're back in
already.
Canada.
And then
I think that's the big thing. You look back in Canada where they started charging for grocery bags. As soon as, 5 cents is 5 cents, but I don't want to pay that.
No.
I mean, that sparked me into using reusable bags.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's got to get them in the pocketbook. I don't know.
so anything that helps.
Yeah.
All right. Well, say thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And yeah, like you say, you haven't used many straws since you've been here, but you do have two
we'd
now.
love to. We'd love
A
to
bit
give
more
it a try.
information, so you can keep it with you. And yeah, I think the bamboo is definitely easier to clean than metal, and you'll feel
Are these actually reusable?
they're totally reusable. There's a bit of hot water, soap. They're made by hand. I went with them to see where they make them, and so it's just bamboo, totally straight, so nothing like gets caught in like a bend or anything like that. And you could use it for years. Use it for years. Maybe never have to use a plastic straw again.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. What
Nice
was
to
your
meet you.
name?
Tracy.
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 Thank you,
Tell me your
Tracy.
name.